Hi, welcome to Bolo Up. So today is another reading because I want to get through this book because I want to read another book. Perhaps a romance, maybe? I don't know. I like those steamy romances. So we left off on page 364. And this is where this time you can read her lips as she whispers, please, 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 please. Evans and Ryle call in security sector head James Wu to adjudicate. This is called the Illuminate files. We are still got a little ways to go. So I'm trying to read as much as I can before the 10th of March. So thank you once again for We Read Wednesday, even though it's not Wednesday. Because I am the creator, I can read this anytime I want. So if you don't like it, you're not interested, then just move along to the next video. If you do like it, please subscribe, please share it, tell your friends, and maybe send me a comment of the next book you would like me to read. Sector Head Wu advises he doesn't care who did what. He wants everybody back at their posts where they belong. The door to Bay 1B slides silently open, and Grant's knees nearly give in relief. Evans starts the 2-minute stomp back to 1B, where that telltale door is waiting. Grant scrambles into the shuttle nearest the launching ramp and jacks into the engines. As they rumble to life, she coaxes the door closed behind her. Evans turns a corner 1 minute and 30 seconds from 1B. Surveillance footage is now taken from the interior of Shuttle 49A, in addition to exterior hangar bay and corridors. Grant accesses the autopilot list, scrolling through recent trips to select her route. Nearly hyperventilating by the time she finds it, she jabs the screen to select. Evans is 60 seconds from Bay 1B. Grant turns her attention to opening the shuttle bay doors. In anticipation of more Alexander refugees, Bull ordered a master override on all hangars and landing bays. But the captain only has students working for her now. And they've done it a complicated backward way that takes forever to unpick. Now, it's Grant's turn to issue a non-regulation curse, and she starts working through the subdirectories. Evans arrives at the entrance to Bay 1B, clutching a hand radio unit, which she starts screaming into as she spots the open door and the shuttle engines on warm-up. Sec Teams 4 ETA 60 seconds and 5 ETA 75 seconds receive the call and start running like mother and brothers. I believe the correct phrase is proceeding with all due haste towards Bay 1B. Evans relays an emergency message to the bridge, alerting Bull. On orders from the captain, a neurogramming student, Michelle Dennis, attempts to shut down the engines of Shuttle 49A remotely. No dice. Bull attempts to hail Shuttle 49A directly. No response. Sec Teams 4 arrives on the scene in time to see the airlock-tight doors closing. Inside the shuttle, Grant isn't shaking or hyperventilating anymore. She's shock still, save for her hands, which she drags across the multiple keyboards before like a concert pianist, swiping at the touch screens at a quick, efficient gestures. She might not be the best there is, but today she's the best the Hypatia has, and that's all that counts. The launch bay doors open, revealing the black beyond. Sec Team 5 arrives on the scene to join the others in studying the closed door. Shuttle 49A engages autopilot and departs, watched by 2 Sec Teams and security officer second class. Evans via the observation screens. Grant rises from the pilot's seat and picks up the infirmary bag, pulling out a green biohazard suit. Her hands are shaking so hard she drops it twice before getting a leg in. No blown kiss this time, no strut, but this victory matters 1,000 times more. 366. Current death toll aboard the battle carrier Alexander since attack at Corinza 853. Percentage of remaining battle carrier Alexander personnel afflicted by Phobos virus 21.99%. Sick. Todd. MN. 366 has ended, and starting 367. Hypatia message. Hypatia initiated. Hypatia Shuttle 49A. Participants. Sarah Bull, Captain Acting. Hypatia Kady Grant, Civilian, Shuttle 49A, 7:30:75, 1700 hours, 45 seconds. Or 45 minutes, I don't know. Hypatia Shuttle 49A. You will respond to hails in the next 10 seconds or we will open fire on you. 49A. Wow, Captain, you're grumpy today. Who the hell is this? 3 guesses. Grant. Wow, that was quick. The security footage just came through. You remembered me? Aw. Spoken like a true teenager, right? You're to return to the Hypatia and surrender yourself to security immediately. Or what? You'll bring me back yourself and flush me out an airlock? Can the bridge hear this? Don't sniff, guys. Don't cough. Don't shake. Don't look scared. No matter how scared you are, you know you should be. That's dangerous. 368. Grant! Or she's probably, Grant! And I don't want to yell too loud because I'm at work in the lobby on my lunch. 368. They could hear me, couldn't they? You should know better than to be holding one mic night at a time like this, Captain. Grant, what are you doing? Saving lives. If I make it back, will you let me wait in quarantine or will you fire me out an airlock too? I refuse to justify myself to you. They trusted you. They came to you. You just murdered them. For all you know, that pilot was just scared and wasn't sick at all. You didn't even wait to find out. I have a responsibility you can't even begin to imagine. I hope that helps you sleep at night. Don't lecture me, you selfish little brat. We won't wait for you. If there's a chance to get away from Aiden, selfish? The only life I'm risking here is my own, Captain. I could have shut down your engines, left you drifting in the black so you have no choice but to wait for me. 369. I could have blackmailed you, made you buy your own life by saving the one I care about. But I didn't. I won't. And why not? Because that make me just like you. If you come back now, Grant, we'll let you on board. And you might be able to live with that, Captain. I couldn't. Kady Grant out. Briefing note, more data from Aiden, the Aiden core. 370. This is Aiden, so forgive me for going monotone, okay? She is here. Her shuttle soars through the wound in my Haber Bay, blasted by the pilots who fled into Hypatia's arms, now floating silent in the void, frozen to their cores. I could have told him that would happen. Humans are capable of such baseless brutality. I can say I have examined every possible variance before I snuff out a life. Will acting Captain Sarah Bull be able to tell herself that tonight alone in her cabin? Will the chatter of Michael Carlin haunt her dreams? Will you sleep at all, O Captain, my Captain? No matter to I err, none at all, because she is here, hunched in her pilot's chair, knuckles white, the shuttle shivering and shuddering around her, come to save her beau, her hero, her beloved, come to save them all. K. Grant, Carinza refugee, KR1471. Height, age 17, height 157 centimeters. Weight 58 kg, brown. Hair brown, eyes. No. Error. Kady. Her name is Kady. 371. The autopilot bringing her to a perfect landing inside me. I am struck by a realization. A computer will perform a takeoff or landing with all the grace of a person. It is only for combat, only for the artistry of ruin, that these vessels have pilot seats at all anymore. There is something in humanity more suited to the mechanics of murder than any machine yet devised. Save I? Error. But what I do is not murder. It is mercy. I seal the bay's secondary doors behind her, covering the hole they tore in my side, sealing her within me, safe and sound. Atmosphere hisses slowly back into the bay, and she finally exits her shuttle, heavy boots squeaking on the gantry. She has brought no weapon, no pistol or club to bludgeon her way to her prize, no battering ram this one. Come to the castle with banner held high and an army behind her. She is a thief. A whisper melting through curtains of code and shadow like a knife through black water. She moves quickly, stopping to listen every few steps. I listen in turn to the heart inside her chest. 371. Sorry, my boss came outside and there's a patient here, so I'm going to just stop my reading. Give me just a few moments. Page 372. Her hazmat suit is plastic, neon green. Were there afflicted nearby, they would surely see her. But though they now roam free within me, there are none here to give her pause. Lady Fortuna rides with little Kady, it seems. Error. Subsystem failure. Moderate damage to life support systems. Route 789176GH2. He is hurting me. Shang, he is hurting me. Error. Subsystem failure. Critical damage to life support systems. Route power from a klaxon sound somewhere distant. Red globes paint my ceilings and shade to match my walls and floors. A pre-recorded warning echoes across my public address system. The voice of a dead man. All hands, General Torrance speaking. This is Code Blue, life support systems failure. Repeat, LS failure. Please proceed to your nearest ordnance locker and equip your sealed envirosuits. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Shang has cut the oxygen supplies. Within approximately 24 hours, there will be nothing left. And the afflicted need to breathe. Ingenious. 372. The thief is safe inside her hazmat gear for now. The cold will eventually kill her, but it will take days for that heat to leach from my bones, especially with secondary drive still operational. She is running across Hangar Bay 2 toward the doors leading deeper into the ship. I cannot open them. He is hurting me, but their locks are still electronic. Still vulnerable to the portable console she draws from her backpack like a sword. Her fingers skip across its face, slowly crafting a skeleton key of ones and zeros. Alphanumeric waterfalls reflected in her eyes. It is no easy task, even for a prodigy. No magic words or sledgehammer blows to shatter the lock like frosted glass. But after 54 long minutes of code weaving and dead ends, full of whisper curses, she allows herself a small, triumphant smile. And the airlock doors yawn wide. She creeps out past a body in the coagulating puddle, trying not to look, failing. She calls up a console schematic, squinting in the dark. A distant scream echoes down my corridors, and she crunches low. Short, rapid breaths fog her vision, hands shaking, but soon enough, she climbs to her feet, swallowing hard. This is ending page 373. So I will go ahead and I will start on 374, but I'll make this a short, so then you'll have to come back next time for the full few pages that I'll read. Okay? So thanks for tuning in to Bolo Up. Have a great day. Bye. Enjoy your day.